Hello everybody, this is Shrike playing more Commander Quest, and I would like to do a structure deck this time around. Of course, we're going to play on stage 20, which is the hardest difficulty in this game, where there's so many modifiers stacked against us that you can't even see them all on the screen, because there's just so many of them. So, by structure deck, normally you'd think, barricades, which, yeah, alright, it doesn't really fight back unless you have ways to give it counterattack damage or something like that, which you can do, but that's not the only interesting structure. There are also, towers and other such things. So I'll get to the twist in a second. For our starter relic, we're going to take Ancient Rosary, grant 1 protection to all structure units on the battlefield at the start of each turn. So we have to have them on the field, and then at the start of the next turn, they'll get protection. That's okay. It's not bad, right? I'm going to take the Holy Knights, which scales based on base cards. So normally you'd pair it with the Radiant Relic, which gives you random base cards, which is great. But I'm just going to take it as area damage. It's armored, it's area damage. It's pretty good for what we'll need to survive in the early game, probably. But when we depart, we're going to get to pick 2 cards here. Now, I guess the twist here is that I want to use Golem Seed, because the Mana Golem is a structure that walks, which is awesome. We especially want to enhance it very early on, if possible. Now, the other structure, so we could do like Inhibitory Windspire, because Mana Golems are also magic. So the more of them we have, the better Inhibitory Windspires are. It's not that rare of an item, so we might be able to get it as we go. So alternatively, if I want to have more mana stones, I could go for something like that to enable this card before we enhance it, but that seems a bit premature. I'm looking for it. There is a legendary card. Is it neutral? Is it actually neutral? Yeah, Caltrops. So increase the attack damage by 2 and grant counterattack to all ally structures. So the barricade that had no attack would get 2 attack and would have counterattack. But that also works for the Golem. So it would go up to 12 base attack and counterattack. So anything that hits it would be taking 12 damage back. That is what we really want. It will help a lot with stealth units as well. And while we can get this very reliably, because it is a legendary, there's guaranteed legendary rewards, I think picking up early might be a good idea. I think plus having a base card in our deck will enable Holy Knights to be slightly larger as well. And I think that'll work. So if you do enjoy this, do leave a like and subscribe if you're not already, because we'll be playing Commander Quest quite a little intermittently, but also lots of other games like it. Let's get a rare relic at the cost of HP. Maybe we get something game-changing. Oh, well, okay. Spend HP to get HP. That's actually not a bad start. Although, as a structure deck, we should be relatively safe. Relatively speaking. So I can get all 3 letters to deliver very easy down here. You don't even have to use the Wacky Lab for that, technically. I do miss out on an enhancement. I really want an enhancement early for the Mana Golem. We get one here. It is quite a ways away before we get that. That's going to make the Mana Golems not very good until we can get to that stage. We're also going to do a lot of combat. I'll take a lot of combat. We're missing, like, not getting a single event, which is not ideal. But we got 2 danger battles. We'll see how it goes. Ideally, I'd like to get a bunch of events early on, for some of them are very powerful, and also events can give you the letter to deliver directly, so you don't have to worry about collecting scraps. But hey, this is a great reason why we have Holy Knights, because they've got a whole bunch of 2/2s that can just get one shot by the Holy Knights. Now, they're not perfect, so I will probably use the barricades to shield them from getting completely surrounded. Like so. And then I can use Healing Spring, which will make in a couple turns our Holy Knights even larger. Plus attack won't really matter, but the extra health really, really matters. That gives them 10 extra health. I do have food. The armored barbecue. Should we want to stop these guys? But I gotta take caltrops and do this. And now that this does damage back, counterattack damage, these guys will all just die on the barricades. Just like that. Now, obviously, being a structure deck, we are obviously very, well, let's just say, not too good at killing the enemy boss. 7 damage and 28 health. I'm going to save our mana stone for in case we get mana golem again. Mana golem's actually not going to be very good on this particular map, simply because it's just hordes of little things. Although it does have decent HP, so it wouldn't actually be that bad, especially with the counterattack. Things that would normally swarm it would then end up dying. These guys have so much HP that actually get to attack multiple times. So now that I've got a mana stone in our hand, we can get the golem, which will then become 22-20. Yes, with counterattack. And what I should actually do is just solidifying wheel all these, and we'll just win right here. That's just a lot of damage, but that is the idea. Mana jelly or card draw? I think I'm going to take the mana jelly, actually. Now, we really want anything that can give us mana stones or other structures, which is none of these, technically. Free placement. Let's look at the first boss. We actually do want some free placement, probably, because we have the siege. So we want to get things on high ground. So a rogue's not terrible, but it's also not that great. Military arts is fantastic whenever you have mana golems, because if we enhance this, it's a golem seed plus, which is obviously significantly better. You get a mana stone and a golem, so for 1 mana you basically enable yourself to get a 20/20 mana golem. But if you military arts the mana golem itself, so perhaps the golem seed was already enhanced, and then use military arts on mana golem plus, instead of exhausting the mana stones, it uses them, so you still gain the benefits of the mana stone. That's the real wombo combo. So you're not losing like any value in that regard. Well, this is, I think I just Holy Knights, like Healing Spring Holy Knights. As much as I want to set the others up, like I would love to make Healing Spring be enhanced and do it first. I could actually use our mana jelly, but there's no point. It's so early on. We'll just do this. We do 5 damage now, which will one-shot. And then they'll get healed up with Healing Spring. Not quite the full, but pretty close. So now what I want to do is have these here and wait for them to get a little closer. And then I can put a barricade down. They can wail on and not our units. Now I'm going to have to very slowly set up the mana golem, unfortunately. We are probably going to lose on the top row here. They don't have anything right now. Super good at killing that stuff. They have 5 health on this difficulty, and our archers still only do 4 damage. It's not great. What does Caltrops enhance to? Does it just become cheaper? It just becomes cheaper, so it doesn't really help us to military arts it. Well, I'm almost certainly going to Holy Knights. Could give up our... I really should do this. Use the Mana Stone, then Holy Knights here. I probably could have Holy Knights down here, but I didn't want to take this damage. Even though we got a lot of HP. The barricades will delay these guys at the very least. And we'll probably draw the barricade again. Yeah, there you go. That's exactly all. That's all we need, really. Because these Holy Knights will clean house on the top row, and these guys kill the bottom row. Or lane, if you would. Now, I'm going to military arts this golem seed. So at least now we can get a nice big old golem. Unfortunately, it will still get 1 only one shot off on the boss, on the commander. Well, that's all we need. He's got 2 HP left. He's not even going to get to at this rate. However... well, he did kill everything, but he also died in return. I just need something to hit this guy, please. Oh, we get to show it. So, I can mana golem. My military arts on this mana golem, or the other one for that matter. It will go from 1 mana to 2 mana, even despite playing this. There you go. Not that we really needed it this turn, but that is the idea. Ooh, flambe is really good. It's probably better than the barbecue. Actually, I know it is. So we will take it. Let's do 1 reroll. I think Squire. Protective Light doesn't really fit into our deck. So we'll skip. Cool, though. I do love putting Squire decks. I did one video last year where we went all in on making putting Squire amazing. It was so good. So now I can do this. And what I could get a 2020 or I could use the Mana Stone normally. And do this plus this. Though it's not as good, I guess. Like, getting an extra 10 HP and 2 damage would be significantly better, but... oh yeah, this didn't work at all. Well, now we're in a pickle. Now we are in a pickle. We have complete trash here. And... all I can really do is delay, unless I want to use our food. And I don't really want to use our food right now, so... we may take some damage to the face, but we also have a lot of HP. No, okay, we did delay them enough. But only temporarily. All chose. I'm going to set up the healing spring in anticipation. Yeah, I took a bunch of damage to the face, but we also have extra HP, so not a big deal. Mana Golem. Well, I think I'm actually just going to do Caltrops and do this. So if they stab them, they're going to take 22 damage in return. They do 5 damage each, so I think they will still kill it, but it's a even trade. And now this guy's nice and big, should we want to. Let's do it this way. And if I enhance this, the barricade. Oh, well, right, that costs mana. I could have enhanced the mana golem. That was a slight misplay. It's not really gonna matter, but it would have been nice. So I'm going to anticipate the fact that... yeah, let's just play out our hand. Solidifying Will wouldn't have given that much of a bonus here. But here's the nice thing. If Mana Golem survives a turn, Agent Rosemary gets a protection, which lets it hit the commander again. So it becomes kind of a commander killer in that regard. Letter of Recommendation is quite nice, especially if you enhance it, because then you can get even more Mana Golems out. Now, do note that the Mana Golem, if you have the Mana Golem Seed, is not a summon card of itself directly in your deck, so you can't put it into the Wacky Lab. The Wacky Works Lab. Instead, we'll probably be putting like the barricade in to start with. We don't really want Raging Tide Militia. Boots of Swiftness is okay. I think I'm just going to skip them all. We'll save our rerolls for the legendary rewards. Probably for the Chapter 1 boss. Okay, this one is... well, could be better, could be worse. I want to set this up. How slow are these? These guys are quite fast. They'll get to like right here. They won't quite stab us this turn, but they'll immediately stab us next turn if we don't slow them down. So I don't think I can actually Holy Knights unless I mana. I'm just going to mana Jelly, actually. I think that's quite good. Holy Knights over here can deal with these guys quite well. And then we can have our archers over here. I'm just going to have them line up. So they all shoot at the same time. Should be able to take out all these guys. He heals himself. I don't really care. Or no, he heals his units, sorry. We'll start setting this up. Now, the enemy commander does have a shield. So our range attacks are going to do basically nothing. So we want to favor our melee while attacking him. Let's set up our caltrops. I may as well. Could probably... What am I going to draw next turn? There's a good chance I draw the Golem Seed and Military Arts together. So I could save our Mana Stone. Oh, I probably don't need the Barricade. Famous last words, but... He's not coming out with anything too exciting. So I'm going to Military Arts this. And we can get a really big Mana Golem. And then some archers behind him, maybe. If I do that, it's not as good as if I just... I think I just played these, to be honest. I need more stuff in general, not just the Mana Golem. I think we just get more value significantly by doing that. Mainly because the Mana Golem just attacks so slowly. Like, yeah, there's 3 dudes here, but like any archers... Let's barricade. Plenty good enough. Now, these Holy Knights will get to at least attack twice each. And the new commander, at least. Won't get to attack a 3rd time, but that's okay. And now I can just throw out some stuff. We want to favor the amateur militias. Because he is shielded. We want that little bit of extra damage. And obviously, once we get Healing Spring improved by default, that would be good. Or significantly better, I should say. We're probably fine either way. We're just going to smack him, yeah. All right. Ace this one. I mean, we could work with that. Tribal Merchant, we... Ooh, I can do Tempting Offer, though. Tempting Offer is always tempting. I think Tribal Merchant will be more useful long term. We got a Danger Battle, and we have no enhanced cards. We have an unenhanced Military Arts. Okay, this is why we've got Holy Knights. This is why we have Holy Knights, for sure. Don't need it on turn 1 here. Biggest question is... Can I mean, I can. Can I destroy this box? I'm gonna have to make this just a 10-10. No, I don't necessarily have to. Oops. Well, too late now. Too late now. We'll see if I destroy this box. I could just take the 10 damage to the face in favor of playing Holy Knights out, but it's not as good. Yeah. Well, that was a complete waste of our mana. Not ideal. Ooh, well, there's a lot we can do here. It's just a question of how greedy do we want to be. I'm thinking we probably want to do this. They're going to slow down up here, so I can do it probably on the bottom lane. First. You'll probably pull in some of those, but not all of them. So now that I've played this, these guys are slightly bigger. No, I don't have Healing Springs up yet, so this won't get healed. But it does a pretty good job. I'm going to do paper for sure. A Golem Seed. And let's got a nice big Golem here. Attacks very slowly, but if they attack him, the counterattack damage will be great. He's also quite slow, so if he gets protection, that'll be great. There we go. Healing Spring. I could even do like a barricade. Protect him that way. So that way he can get even more protection, you know? I think the next roly-poly will go only the top lane because it went along the bottom lane last time, right? Yeah. I don't have any mana stones. I'm just going to do this. And I'm going to... I could enhance this and save it for later, I guess. Actually, they stay in our deck, so that's actually not bad at all. We'll focus on going in the bottom lane. I killed most of them just through counterattack damage, so that's cool. Well, we're not really making any progress. Oh, he is rolling on the bottom. And I've got no way to protect myself. Unfortunately. Doesn't help us a whole lot, but... I gotta wait for the roly-poly to go by. It's slightly unfortunate. This guy's only gonna get one shot off. We got tons and tons of area damage there. Oh yeah, now I drop paper. But hey, we should be fine. Actually, I may as well play this because I got nothing else to use my mana on. And now we're gonna finally make some progress here on the donkey roll. Let's play the Holy Knights. Get a mana stone, why not? And hey, we killed him. Thanks to protection mainly. Do I want the mysterious tentacle dish or do I want the extra HP on the salad? I think I'd rather the salad. I do not want this relic. It makes our units have different move speeds. I mean, that's not so bad with the golems because they're by default, I think, movement speed 1. Like, they're very slow. So they're almost certainly going to get an upgrade from it. And nothing else actually really needs to be that grouped up together, but I think we can get a better relic. Like, yeah. Enhancing cards? Well, that's not great. That's okay. Not the cards I wanted to be enhanced, but whatever. We'll take it. More Plate Forge. Now, Mercenary Captain is interesting because it can give us more mana stones. But it's not very good value on its own. 2 mana, like, yeah, it's got 20 health, but that's about it. Plate Forge is kind of nice. Kind of nice. The more protection we have on them, the more counterattacks we get, or the more hits on the boss we get. Obviously, light cav are always fantastic, but yeah, I'll take Plate Forge. I think that's okay. We have a lot of base cards. I could really use like the base hammer, the relic that gives you 5 HP every time you use a base card, but alas, I didn't open up with, this is fine, actually. They do get a protection at the start of their turn. That's cool. I'd probably just ignore the top row for the start of this and just focus on killing these archers. And protecting this barricade for one more turn. So then they'll get protection again. I didn't get caltrops here, but I did get Healing Spring Holy Knights, potentially. In fact, I could play this for free. And then Mana Stone, Healing Spring, Holy Knights. Oh. They were too fast. They were actually too fast for me. They got some hits on me. It's kind of obnoxious. I'm just going to do a setup turn here. We still have this barricade alive, and it will heal up slowly. This deck is going to be so much better once I actually get to enhance cards. Like, unbelievably better. Also, now we do counterattack damage, so that's cool. They're all softened up, but they're not dead. Well, there goes the last of our barricades. Unfortunate. Well, I think we use this here and call it a day. Not bad. Now I want this to get protection so it can actually attack twice. There we go. I'm going to enhance this in case this goes on a long time. And then I'll just get a little bit of a setup. Okay, no, we're just about to win. One more hit, just one more hit. There you go. Balance of swiftness and 0 mana. Increasing the attack speed of golems is really good. Alright, what are we going to put into here? I could remove a card, which wouldn't be a bad idea, but we enhance the barricade, increase the number of units, or just make it free. That's also really good. I think having twice as many of them is just effectively having 120 HP that will have counterattack. Reduce health by 10 is not horrible, to be honest. 60 versus 50. And I don't have to worry about it being a one-time use, or I have to use it every time I draw it or whatever. It's still 100 HP worth of stuff. Hawkeye? Yeah, alright, I'll take that. At least good for chapter 1. Gets us over a damage threshold. This one might result in us taking some good old damage. Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna put this. Well, actually, I could flambe this. It's not like super ideal to do that, but then I can do this, and they might be too slow. No. They might just barely. There we go. All right, we're good. Let's get caltrops. This out of our deck. And I don't really care about bottom lane this turn. Like, this doesn't actually hurt us. Neither does this. Not directly, at least. And these are going to burn to death, so I don't need to worry about them as well. But I can barricade. Put barricades beside them. They shoot them, they would die. I don't have space, unfortunately. Squeeze them in there between our units and theirs. What's the range on them? Quite far. So I guess I'm just going to stick them here. And the enemy does tend to favor targeting barricades. So we don't lose all of our units here. That's cool. Oh, Golems of swiftness, huh? I'm just ignoring the bottom lane because we used our food. Attack speed up on these guys really doesn't make a difference. But hey, we'll do it anyways. Unless you get them like really, really high, in which case they can get a lot of shots off before the counterattack happens. That is usually pretty awesome. Well, no reason not to, I suppose. Oh yeah, we got this stuff down here. I'm gonna do this just to distract them for a turn. Need something to deal with this now. Oh well, this will work. This will work just fine. And I may as well. There we go. And I got 2 mana stones for when we get a mana golem going. And in fact, if we even got any way to play our base cards multiple times, it would also work. I can ignore these guys. They'll just die on the barricade. Honestly, let's just start flooding out units. It is a structured deck, so it is going to be slow going, generally speaking. Watchtower. I do like watchtowers, actually. Especially when you... Hey, we got our letter to deliver. Nice. especially when you put them into Wacky Lab. So what's the most important thing to enhance first? Military arts, probably. Or the Golem seed. I think I'm going to do military arts. Because then we can enhance everything in our hand is way higher value. Plus we have another enhancement here after this danger battle. Oh boy. Well, actually this one's usually not too bad for a structure deck. Primarily because we have lots of ways to deal with it. I'm probably going to actually have the Holy Knights to start with here. It's high health. Alternatively, I could have used salad. But hey, they're going to heal up. That's great. Now I do have this watchtower. I don't have counterattack damage on it yet. I'm going to put it intentionally back like here. So it doesn't aggro on the immortal armor, which isn't going to take really any damage from it. Actually, I guess it would take 1 damage, so I could have, but I'd rather it focus on enemies coming in. And when they get close, I'm going to do some of these. It's just fodder. I don't really expect them to do anything important. Now I can barricade this so that any chargy boys don't matter to us. Oh, I could have enhanced, but actually I should have. I should have barricade plussed. It's okay. I want to do this. And then I guess I may as well attack speed increase them. They are shielded, so they're not going to do as much. Okay, we're fine down here. I mean, I could caltrops. I wish this was enhanced. I just need something to draw aggro here. I don't have... Should really get caltrops up. It is actually just important. Now we're good. Because then they'll shoot this and then take damage back. And the longer turn goes on, then the more powerful this will become. Yeah, I don't get the Golem seed, unfortunately, but... I think it's probably... I think it's okay to do something like this. Do an offensive one. And then allow... Yeah, maybe we'll use the amateur militia that finished off these knights a little bit faster. So the barricade might survive. Yeah, there we go. And now, I can pretty much do whatever I want. This tower will deal with these guys. If I do this, is it worth it? I mean, I'm just going to run forward and kill. The Necromancer. Oh, they actually shot these barricades and died. That's excellent. All right, we only need like a little bit of damage here. Just a little tiny bit of damage. So we can make that happen. There you go. That wasn't so bad at all. Tapestry, increase the number of card reward choices by 1 going forward. I mean, sure. I mean, that's not bad. Oh, they're offering me vanguards. Doesn't actually work terribly well on our deck. I mean, it works in any deck, but it's not a structure or anything. They're all purples though, so I'm gonna actually do a reroll. See if we can get another really good one. No, not really. Mass ambush actually isn't that important. We actually do have decent free placement because we got the barricade and watchtower, although we only get to do the watchtower once unless we enhance it first. Yeah, it's not that important. It's not that important. Might take another military arts, honestly. Like, no, I won't. I'll just skip. Tempting though, tempting. And I'm going to take an enhancement. I probably just want to guarantee the Golem seed. Yeah, yeah. Big old walk-in siege engine, so go with the other siege engine that's gonna be here. Battering ram. That's 40 damage, goddamn. Its movement speed is -2. Never actually noticed that. Okay, so I wanna wait. Oh yeah, it's a ranged attacker, so it gets benefit from the Hawkeye. That's nice. I wanna wait to use that for sure. Funny enough, I think I could siege tower into the, putting a watchtower up there or something. That'd be kind of silly. I could just do this anyways. I'm gonna wait until the end of the turn, I think, to play anything really. So I could put this over here. That doesn't hurt. I just want to make sure. So they don't just die for no reason to start with. So Caltrop attachment is going to be incredible in this case. Simply incredible. Because the battering ram then gets counterattack damage. So if they shoot the battering ram, they just die. Now the battering ram can probably just solo that, no problem. So I got Golem Seat and then Military Arts Plus, which allows us to play this. Boom. And then this. And then once this gets close enough, I can get both of them to have an attack speed increase. They also both get protection at the start of the turn. Wow, they just burned me. That's rude. That's pretty rude. Normally I'd put archers down there, but let's just get our Holy Knights going. These barricades will hold the line up down the bottom for now. I wanted to have this be... I can probably just sit here, to be honest. Let's do this, and then... I mean, I could do this for funsies. Oh, I did that backwards. I was supposed to do the mana golem plus. So I wouldn't lose the mana, but... Oh well. Oh well. We missed out on like 2 amateur militias. Look how much protection our team has now. We got the eagle feather that made us get 1+1 extra protection every time. Oh boy, that'd be good. So I can get 3 barricades. We don't need any barricades at this point though, so I'm just gonna do that, I guess. Holy Knights with protection's pretty sick too. All right, pretty easy opening bottle. Oh, red notice. Oh, but cogwheel. Draw a card each time you use a card. Take damage equal to the number of cards in your deck each time a battle starts. So I'd be taking 19 damage a battle. But every time I drew a card or used a card, I would draw. If I could cut our deck size down significantly, how much money do I have? 253. This is still dangerous, but we also have a lot of HP total. So it's not that bad, but it's only really good if we could actually go like infinite. We had more ways to get mana stones. I think I'd just take the red notice just because it'll be great to have, for instance, multiple. Well, we'll get more barricades, we'll get more mana golems, get more watchtowers. Like it's just really good in general. Mental Onslaught is probably still really important for area damage, especially for the chapter 3 boss. Although for yeah, we got tactics cards. We got 2 in fact, and we're keeping them because they're enhanced. So that's actually quite good for us. Okay. If I'd taken the cogswheel, I would heal. But in this case, I'm just gonna lose some. It's just a random relic. Do I really need to? Let's just take the health. Let's just take the health. Even if we are a structured deck, which is generally pretty safe, I don't wanna mess with that. We're gonna go this way. Deliver a letter. I want to go. I really want the shop, but I really want the Wacky lab. I also really need the enhancements. So I don't think we're going to get any danger battles in this case. It's possible that the events here turn into a shop. Well, we got to do one regular battle anyways. This one can be a little tricky if it takes us too long to set up. Which sometimes it does. Okay, I'm going to do Military Arts Plus. Healing Spring. And we're going to get 2 watchtowers, which will be actually really, really nice. Now, I could put them actually here. And give them attack speed increase. So they have 6 attack speed. That's not bad. And they can clear out the barricades, and they'll be able to aggro all of these guys. If I could get caltrops, yes. So that means when these guys get shot by all of these. Now this is a lot of damage though. Do I have enough HP for that? I do because of the protection. I'll pretty much I'll lose at least one of the watchtowers. Now these guys, will I trade efficiently with this guy? He's a 2020. I think you'll... that's 16, 24 damage. Oh, I get 2 of them. So yeah, we're totally fine then. Yeah, okay, so I lost 1 tower. But hey, we clear both sides relatively efficiently. I didn't draw anything to go with Mental Onslaught, so I'm just going to do... Honestly, let's do barricades here. And then Holy Knights on bottom. Look at that. Look at that. The Holy Knights are going to eat these rogues for breakfast. It's not going to be even close. And these guys had protection, so they got to do extra hits, and yeah, we crushed it. Not bad. Mascaro Plus. Don't really need it. The new archive can be quite good, though. Although, you gotta be careful. I don't know if this bug still exists. But... it breaks if you're on Ascension 20, which we are, specifically this difficulty. If you're 1 lower, it doesn't occur. Because on this difficulty, you have to do the Chapter 3 boss twice. You have to do both of them back to back. And it was something like if you had Indigo Archive up, you could soft lock. Oh, it's been so many months at this point. It's been like half a year since I've seen that. I don't know if they ever fixed it. It always makes me nervous to take Indigo Archive. Got past trauma from having runs just get stuck. Transforms all cards in your deck and then enhance them, or change the commander you play and fully restore health. I don't want either of these. I'm quite happy with her deck, thank you. Well, that is funny. That is funny. Legendary card, epic card. Is it worth paying for? Probably, actually. Let's get since we're not going to the shop. I really need to, like, thin this stuff out. I really need to remove the trash. Actually, the biggest problem we have with our deck right now is, other than the golems, we don't have anything big that marches forward and actually kills the enemy. Another caltrop. Yeah, okay. I mean, that's gonna be, it's extra damage to all of our structures. If we draw 2 of them at once, it's gonna be bad, but... Mental Onslaught, you're gonna be important, but not this turn, apparently. Same with the Holy Knights, because I didn't draw any of our real base cards here. Well, at least this is pretty efficient. And what I probably do is have the barricade just block while all my ranged units shoot across it, and my golem fails to pathfind. It's okay. Caltrops. Do this. I think everything will group up close enough for me to get them all in the buff. Oh, nice. So he keeps his protection at least. It's one benefit. Now here's... Oh, they're already gonna do enough counterattack damage, but there's so many of them. I think we're probably just gonna need the Holy Knights. What I'm gonna do is this. Although we do have the barricades as well. But we'll probably die against the barricades. This is fine. You can get some watchtowers. Why not? It's like I'm playing tower defense here. Got my barricades with my towers behind. We should get supply curve from that. That can be really powerful. I'm probably just gonna play out our hand. He is over half dead, so... And now he's completely dead. Lunar Arcanist is potentially really good for this deck. Mainly, I guess it's only because when Mana Golems, they're not technically in our deck, so they count. Mana Stones, not in our deck, so they count. Well, that's really about it. But this card goes wild. Especially if we put it into Wacky Lab. We do have a Wacky Lab right now. Okay. This card gets ridiculous if you can get multiple copies of it. Plus, we already have Red Notice, so it's like really, really high potential. Increase number of units by 3. Yeah. Yeah. Reduce health by 10. It's honestly fine. 4 health versus 1 health in chapters 2 and 3. Like, it doesn't make a huge difference. Legendary Relic. Bronze Hand. Most of our stuff is actually 1 mana or lower, so... And we unlock the hidden chapter boss. So yeah, barricades... Mana Golems, Tribal Merchants. Yeah, everything is 1 mana or less. So everything gets +1/+1. And when we get counterattack, that's extra counterattack damage. Oh, that also crucially makes Mana Golems. Oh, this is really, really good turn. Mana Golems, that would be... have 1 Mana Stone. Would, in fact... be significantly better. I want they're gonna go to 1 HP anyways because of this, probably. But hey. Which I should probably Holy Knight. For the Horde. Should swap their orders because now all the archers are gonna die for nothing. Yeah, they're only 1 HP now, but... which is not good for this, but I can barricade. And then they hopefully won't die. Unfortunately, I don't have... well, I can do this, I guess. An attack speed increase. I don't have Caltrops up. But hey, it was enough. So now these are going to get even more protection. There's Caltrops. Although I don't have anything to go with it to finish this stuff off. I may need a Mana Stone. Ah, they're so slow. They won't reach us. We're just going to win. With a couple of very large Golems. Another Golems of Swiftness. I don't think we need another one. I don't think we need another one. I think 1 is plenty enough. All right, let's go. And what do we got? Ooh, Death Mask is amazing for us. We have so many base cards. Every time we draw them, we're going to do 2 damage to everything on the field. That's really good for killing archers. Or spiders, or etc. Of course, I didn't draw any this turn. But I can do this, which is cool. I can just play everything I want. I probably shouldn't play these because... it's alright. Mainly because I would really like them to get the plus 10 HP, but they'll still be good. These Mana Golems will start to get protection, which is important. I don't have any counterattack right now, which is a great answer to these. But there's only so much I can do. I think what I have to do is buff all these guys. I'm gonna wait till these guys get closer. I don't think I can't outreach them actually. Yeah. I mean, we should be fine overall, especially if I do. Caltrops. This is not enhanced, so I don't necessarily want to use it yet. I probably want to play the Illusionary Arcanist at the end of my turn. And the next turn, I'm probably... Actually, I won't have anything really to proc it next turn, so maybe I will just do something like this as a safety measure. Since they are attacking our top row quite heavily. I need... Holy Knights do a lot of work up here, probably. Extra caltrops would be nice. Same with Plate Forge, but I think I just need the damage. This guy's got multiple stacks of protection. So we should actually just win this turn because there is nothing down here. There's nothing that can actually stop us. We're unstoppable. In fact, I can just do this. There you go. To go archive scrap iron forge. I mean, the mana stones and maybe the watchtower if we don't play it enhanced. Scrap iron forge does tend to be quite good. Does tend to be quite good. I'm gonna take it in anticipation because there is a legendary artifact that I'd really like to get. There's no guarantee, of course, but I can enhance that to get +1 unit there to start with. I should probably do... I could have Scrap Iron Forge in my opening hand. Mental Onslaught's a safer option. It's more likely to get over the damage thresholds that we need. And then, I want to put the Illusionary Arcanist again and see what we get. Increasing the number of units by 1 is generally the best thing you can do with it. Although shields are also good. With the only 1 health, it's less good. Let's increase the number of units. Reduce health by 10, that's fine because it's already 1 HP. I get to enhance another card. We haven't taken any damage, actually. We are, We are, of course, a very safe deck, generally speaking. Let's make Tribal Merchant always free. I think that is a good idea. So we're going to rely on counterattack and area damage a lot for this fight. I didn't get any base cards in my opening hand. That's not quite so good. I don't have to worry about the first lane, the top lane, just yet this turn, thankfully. But I will set up barricades for the future. What we're gonna do is this. And all we have to do is hold off these spiders. Luckily, we can 2-shot them with the golems, and if they both target the same guy, 1-shot them. Okay, great. Caltrops. Now, do I want to play the watchtowers now, or like I could wipe out all these guys instantly and leave these guys at 1 HP. I do have counterattack. That's just really good value. Now these guys will probably die, but they will at least kill with counterattack. Same with here. Making these invincible, but it's fine. Killing those range units is so worth. Well, this is pretty good. Should probably play it at the end of my turn, though. In fact, I can do this first. Yeah, let's do this quickly. Let's just wait a second. That way we have them for next turn. And I'll retain this because we can probably make use of it. And they get less shenanigans. Well, I'm gonna do this to proc these guys. Oh, the clones also get the parasitic thing anyways, so it's not as great as I was hoping, but we'll get more archers here. I could use our garlic steak to buff up their attack here. They're all just gonna die anyways, but we'll put up a decent fight. Actually, it let the golem live another day, which means it got a nice little buff. It's time for our 1148 Holy Knights to show themselves. And there's really, I mean, I could soften everything up. Unlikely to make the difference, but you never know. These Holy Knights are gonna wreck face. Okay, I still have the regular healing springs, unfortunately, but okay, this is a good time to do this though. Golem seed. It's only gonna proc it once, but it's still better because I get really big mana golems. And let's start placing these. There's, I think, a way to straddle them between the two lanes pretty well, but maybe it's easier if I got more of them, but honestly, we're pretty fine on the top lane, so I'm gonna put them here, actually. We have a lot of these barricades in the top lane, although they'll probably die. They also have a lot of protection, so it's making these invulnerable, but they won't actually do any damage to us for a long time. Let's do this and get some more mana golems. And attack speed up on here. We can just ignore the top lane for now. They're going to spend their time shooting us here anyways. Not much I can do about that. Ooh, the golem lives, so he's going to get another protection. Fantastic. And yeah, I can do Holy Knights up there just to help out. Let's buff everybody's attack here. Kill these a little bit faster. Only has 100 HP. We are completely safe here. Like, absurdly safe. Yeah, we'll just do this. Now, even more. Actually, I can just put these up here and there you go. Counterattack is pretty incredible. Plus, we're getting constant protection on everything. Alright, we're just gonna win, so I'm just gonna let it happen. Alright, obtain a relic. Ooh, Light Catcher Archive. Ooh, Art of War. So for supply cards, that'd make military arts free. That's about it, actually. Well, oh, I guess Golem Seed would also be free. You see how good that would be, but with Mana Golem, I think Light Catcher Archive is still going to be better for us overall. Because we get double the mana from the Mana Stones, you know? And if they activate twice... Oh, Forgotten Altar is a structure. Excellent. That's a rare pickup. You know, I'm feeling pretty confident. Let's get a relic. Beast Claw. We don't have any beasts in our deck right now, but hey, if we get the rabbits, ooh, look at this. If we get the rabbits, Beast Claw's like ridiculously good with it. Look at all these wacky labs, and we get a lot of events, and we get a shop at the end. Oh, this is beautiful. We have one danger battle where we can pick up a relic. Not that we need it. Our stuff is so good right now. Oh, these can just all explode whenever we draw base cards. That is mildly terrifying. I do this. Oh, it doesn't get cheaper, just gets stronger. How badly do I want to? I think I just protect ourselves for now. We'll wait just a second. I could have put it over here too to stop this, but I'm expecting them to blow up, honestly, and do a crap load of damage. Well, well, well. What have we here? At least they are 2020, and we do have some counterattack, but they're doing a lot of damage up here. Oh, well, they're all dead. We took 20 damage to the face for it, but it is what it is, I guess. Scrap Iron Forge. It's going to be great. I'm going to wait till the end of the turn. Actually, I should just play Healing Springs. I was going to play Illusionary Arcanist, but they have a ton of Spearmen who are just going to wreck them up anyway, or, you know, mess them up. Wreck them up. So actually, if I do this now, I can get double the mana, allowing us to play more stuff. Oh yeah, and because I played these guys, that's pretty damn good. We got 4 watchtowers because it's exhaust. Now, the fun thing is, the Forgotten Altar has like so much HP. It's absurd. And if they attack it, they're gonna die to counterattack damage, slowly but surely. Also, it is also exhaust, so you know, look at that. We can technically awaken them because we have tribal merchants. This is gonna exhaust them, so I won't actually gain the benefit of the mana, but still cool. This is completely unnecessary. Like, there's no way for us to lose at this point, but it is cool. It is cool. I'm just gonna run these in because they're fast, and they will probably be able to finish the fight. There you go. Faster clearing, funny enough, would make our Illusionary Arcanist free. It's kind of overkill, you know? Protective Light is funny, but not really necessary again. I think I'm just gonna skip, actually. I don't think we really want to add anything else to this deck. We'd really like to thin out the deck. Remove 1 card and gain 25 gold. Well, yes, I will. Thank you. That's exactly what I was asking for. Now, I want to put the Forgotten Altar in here. Well, I can make it cheaper. That's good. Reduce its health by 10. I'll take that. That's fine. 210 or 212 health versus 222 does not make a difference in the slightest. Let's do it again, shall we? I can give it armor. Reduce its mana by, it's cost 1 mana. Oh crap. Well, we're gonna take some health damage. But we're so safe. There is a danger battle here, so I might regret this, but oh, I'm probably gonna regret this. Uh-oh. We better draw good to start with. Okay, we got Caltrops. We've got Caltrops and 4 watchtowers. That should make us pretty safe overall. They don't have the most health, but they attack back quite well, and they'll get protection. Oh, Illusionary Arcanist. I'm gonna actually play it just right now to attack because that's a lot of ogres and I want this stuff to survive. Thank you. And destroying this would be nice. This fight is so dangerous because, like... Oh, Scrap Iron Forge. Blessed days. Because that procs that, and I get to draw. The Onslaught's not really going to help us a lot here. This will, though. And I'm going to add some archers behind them. Okay, at least they have less stats now, slightly. And in 3 turns, we can get more Holy Knights. I get barricades here, which will make us pretty safe. I can buff these guys' attack. I should probably buff the attacks of the watchtowers now that I think about it, but... These archers in the top are still going to mess us up pretty hardcore. Oh, we do have watchtowers. Ooh, military arts plus healing spring. So as long as our stuff survives, they will full heal. Okay. We're not really making much progress, but... Oh my gosh, and I can't draw like worth a damn, huh? Alright, Holy Knights, I need you to do the top. I should have left these guys behind. I'm a fool. They could have been safe behind the barricade. Oh, these guys, they live. They get the full heal. Forgotten Altar. This is what we need. This is what we need, baby. Oh, this is super good. Now watch. It's big, and we got the mana for it. All right, we should be able to win just based off of this. It's just gonna take a little time because these will heal up to full. Obviously, our deck is completely full of Germation cards, and it's gonna stay that way. But we are completely untouchable in the top lane. And even if we have to grind it out with Holy Knights, we'll be fine. They are guaranteed. This is slightly annoying, but I could buff, but let's do this. Like, they cannot get through that much HP in one turn, especially if taking counterattack damage. 5 counterattack damage per hit. Yeah, they're screwed. I can Illusionary Arcanist. I can do this just to spawn some of them and draw. Actually, now that we've got Scrap Iron Forge. So while this is a dangerous fight, we are very resilient. Ooh, Shamshir, that's very good for us, actually. Got an Eagle, works with Beast Claw quite well. And its free placement can give us a solution. We are gonna need some HP. So as much as I want to enhance before going the boss, I probably need to heal. Change this into, what's it gonna be? A Golem Seed. Okay. Thank you, game. Do I really need to heal? Do I really need to heal? I won't die. So Giant Eagle is great when it spawns 3 eaglets because all the eaglets and the mother eagle are beasts, so they will buff each other with Beast Claw. Repeatedly. I can make Forgotten Altar free. There's really no reason to in particular. I think I'm just gonna enhance Golem Seed for second one. That's great. And we get more loot. Toy Lever, Undying Ember. I mean, we'll have some rewards to reroll. I think that's okay. Not very many, to be honest. I don't want to experiment on. We don't need to experiment on Forgotten Altar anymore, that's for sure. Maybe the watch. Oh, let's do it on the Giant Eagle. Why not? Reduces mana by 1. If I grant exhaust, I get double of them. Okay, you know what? That's fine with me. What are the odds that I want to play it more than once anyways, you know? Get a normal battle, lose 20 health. I'll start a normal battle because then we'll get rewards. And I have the toy levers so I can refresh them. This is a little dangerous. This is a little dangerous. Shoot. Mainly because these guys will go to here and they'll get extra range, and they'll just be able to shoot us immediately. Mental Onslaught doesn't do enough damage in this case. They don't have any tactics cards. I think I'm Caltrops, Golem Seed. Do this. Hopefully they'll shoot them and not me and just die. Perfect. Oh, the top lane, right. Didn't technically hit me yet. Ooh. Well, well, well. Oh, there's a lot I can do here. If I do this, and then this, and then this, I can then Forgotten Altar right here. I wanted to put in the healing, but it doesn't really matter for that matter. Jam Shear is going to buff everything again. Okay. Now this does also benefit us because we get the extra range as well. Need Healing Spring. I could get 4 towers. I think that's probably better. Especially if I put them here. Oh, hey. I drew into Healing Springs. And these still have... They're still pretty beefy, so... With the extra range, it's pretty sweet. And then they full heal, they get protection. Let's get Giant Eagles up here. Now, they're not enhanced, so ooh, 9 damage to everything, huh? That's pretty good. That's pretty goog. I do this. And let's enhance their attack speeds. If I do this, I can actually get Holy Knights out. And more of these. Like, we are completely safe. And you'll see that the Giant Eagles are pretty swole. Because Beast Claw grant +1/+1 to all allied beast units on the battlefield each time a beast unit is summoned. So it used to be ridiculous in that it was every time a beast attacked, all your beasts would get buffed. So they nerfed the hell out of this, but it's still great. It's still great. Another watchtower is actually not a horrible idea. Mechanic's a trap. You don't want it. You really don't want it. Like, yeah, I can heal your watchtowers, but I've got Healing Spring, which is infinitely better. Reserve Forces is great. But that just lets us pull out whatever we want when we need it. So I'm not even going to re-roll this. I'm just going to take that. All right, shop. It's about time. The first shop, finally. I've been awaiting you. I don't think I want any of these cards. Flame damage doesn't matter to us. Enhance each tactics card or base card you get doesn't matter. It's too late. I'm just going to remove amateur militias. I could swap our food out if I wanted to. Is the plus health really going to matter? Probably not. Flambe is probably more useful, I think. Or the chapter 3 boss in particular. I still have a lot of money here. Do I want any of these? I mean, I could take Insight, I guess, but... Yeah, okay, I'll take Insight because it doesn't really hurt us at all. Boots of Swiftness can be good. Mainly because we want, for the hidden chapter boss, to close the distance. But for the hidden chapter boss, we're going to be taking a lot of damage just playing cards. I think we should take the heal. When our deck is this big, we already have military arts. Having that bit of extra health will definitely go a long ways. Okay, well, this is pretty good as an opening. That's very, very safe. It's quite safe. They're going to copy whatever I play last. I'm going to play Amateur Militias last. I'm just going to wait till the end of the turn here. Play this here, and then buff these. If I waited just a little bit longer, they could have been behind this, but that's okay. I mean, I can make this even safer. Now it's gonna take them a couple turns to copy things. I want to reserve forces into, what do I want? Tribal merchant, because then I can do this plus this, and activate a lot of stuff. I can buff them all. I should probably buff these guys, to be honest. No, let's buff all of them. Now, do I want to use Holy Knights? Not yet, because I haven't drawn any of our base cards somehow. What I'm gonna do is this instead. Just area damage the hell a little bit. I could have done it down here as well, but that's okay. Well, this seems pretty straightforward. I do this and then this. One, I can still military arts. Caltrops are desperately needed. He's gonna copy anything I play, so I have to try and find something cheap. Shoot. I don't know what they're gonna clone, because I didn't play anything this turn, did I? I might just throw that away for later. Like, did I play anything this turn? I don't think I played any creatures, so they should just be regular. Oh, they copied my eagles. Well, that's a lot of HP. That's what Flambe is for, you know. It won't kill them, but it will help. It will help. We got our mana going plus. Which is awesome. Probably gonna want that. I really want Healing Spring to be Healing Spring Plus is the main thing. I'll do this here. So, like, I'm intentionally not going to play it now. It's a lot of flaming eagles. Hopefully they don't get my Beast Claw effects. Well, put them here. What do I want to draw into? I could get a lot of Illusionary Arcanists. I could also get a really big Mana Stone. Problem is I need to... Okay, I can play Archers last, probably. Or potentially draw into other stuff as well. So throw this back. Oh, crap. Actually, keep that because I want... Okay, I'll throw this back and this back. I can have you here. I could Holy Knights, which would do quite well here. But I need to make sure that... they copy a weak unit. I really need Healing Spring Plus, like, quite badly. I got Healing Spring, but I don't have Military Arts with it. Again. Now they got a bunch of hurt militias. I'm gonna do Plate Forge and this. Let's protect our dudes up there. We do get a lot of protection. This is going very, very slowly. More Caltrops, more Golem Seeds. Let's do this so we have more mana. More important than it is. They're going to copy whatever I played last, so they're going to copy Archers, I guess. That's the best I'm going to get. I need to keep buffing these. I really need Military Arts at the same time. It's just not happening. It's just not happening. Well, gonna do this. We're gonna get a lot of those, which can charge in and kill these guys more or less pretty easily. Oh yeah, now I draw it just after. All right, we're just gonna do regular healing spring and not worry about it. And big AoE up there. Here. All right. Oh, we should be able to kill the bottom one, no problem. I can get more clones. Do I want to? Do I even want to insight? Because I want to play everything in my hand, kind of. Guess what I could do is throw. Do they copy this next turn? I don't remember. I'm gonna throw these back, I guess. They do. So let's start. Actually, wait. Do this one first. And then buff these. Oh, crap. Oh, no. Well, luckily I killed him, so he doesn't get to actually copy our stuff. Oh, he still did. Never mind. That's a lot of Illusionary Arcanist. Which I do believe will actually proc off of... I need them to die before I start playing cards. Okay. It's fine. They get some archers. They're actually going every single turn now. It's mildly terrifying, but... let's do this. This. Give them more attack speed up. They're at 4. Okay. Nothing too exciting. And they'll copy some more archers, which is not the worst. Not the best. This is a slog. This is a real slog because we're just pure defense. However, I can do this. I need to save that for the last one, but I want to get more mana. I really don't want them to copy mana golems. That would be pretty terrifying. They got a whole bunch of them, you know? So unfortunately, I think I have to do this in a less efficient way, but... Could give them archers now, actually. But I think what I'm just going to do is this. I kind of have to do this now. Oh my god, I drew another one. I don't even have any other slots. Okay, they can copy some more archers, I guess. I can get some more of our dudes to die. That'd be swell. Oh, I didn't check to see what was in my deck. Whoops. Well, you can kill all those for free. That's cool. Play these, and then they can copy our amateur militias. That's fine. We're actually going to kill this top guy first, or second, I guess. Which is rare for us. It means we lose all of our base cards. We don't have counterattack anymore. So be aware of that. These are just raw dog. Also, they're going to copy our mana golems now. We need to win this quite fast. Well, at least the mana golems will be very slow, and we should just win anyways. Okay. Oh, they didn't. They copied damage from malicious. Never mind. All right, we're good. I can do this. Anyways, all right, we're good. All right. It was a bit dicey, but we managed. And this fight is considerably easier, so I'm not too concerned. Not too concerned. Ooh, to start with, huh? Well, that is very, very safe. I'm going to put it up front because I'm going to anticipate that we will actually be able to, I don't know, get something or other. Caltrops. And or Healing Spring next turn. There's a pretty reasonable chance we get one or the other. Okay, I didn't get either of them. But I can do this. Reserve forces for Tribal Merchant. Then if I play this, we can get more of these guys cloned. I can get 4 towers. I don't want them to actually be in range of the commander. Well, we can get 4 of those as well. Let's buff this. I could have played Holy Knights, but like they don't have any. Oh, right. They're super fast. Taking damage here. Damage I don't want to take. It's not ideal. I gotta play this first. Military Arts. I can do Mana Golems here. Caltrops. I really would have liked to play this. I really would have. Well, I can't play either of these this turn. I don't have enough mana, so. Oh my gosh, the golem actually wandered forward so far. I'm ironically taking more damage on this fight than I did on the other. That is slightly wild. I'm gonna do this for the mana, so I can get Plate Forge up. I need to put out some torches because he will only take 1 damage if all of his torches are lit. And with 2 torches lit, he's got +1/+1 and increased move speed. That's how they were able to get across to us so fast. So we need to put out some units that can just put the torches out. I'm actually just going to do this. This and... Is there anything I want to grab? A Mana Golem? Sure. Then I'm going to place this here since we have a low... We have 4 base cards out, so he's got 49 HP. It's a shame we don't have more tribal cards to activate this sooner. Because as it is, it just takes 5 ever. Oh, well, I can get military... I can get Healing Arts Plus. So now these will, like, never die. Alright. And we'll just heal after this. We'll take the 50% heal. Should have played this first. It doesn't really make a difference, actually. Instead of getting big mana golems, I'm just going to do this, and this, and this. And that's a lot of them. There you go. I can insight still, even when there's only 1. Just to cycle our deck. Alright, we win. Wasn't even worried. Silver Cloak. Oh, that's exactly what we want. Reusing base cards is good, but... Okay, let's refresh this. More Caltrops. Owlbear. We can do it the Beast Claw, but I don't have other beasts to generate to go along with it. Let's take another Mental Onslaught. Because stealth units are still a concern to some extent. Although counterattack damage mostly deals with it. I would prefer a more direct counter. I think we just take the heal, go to full HP. Don't worry about... improved pommel. We don't really need money at this point, so... Plus damage is always good. Alright, now this is in 2 phases, so we want to remember that. Well, Plate Forge to start with is pretty good. This is also pretty reasonable. I believe he... no, he's just going to deal damage to us. I'm going to keep the Mana Stone. It'll obviously be more useful to us for other combos. The silver cloak just means we don't take damage. So this is exhaust, unfortunately. So if I use it in phase 1, I can't use it after that. What I'm gonna do instead is keep it. I should have scrap iron forged. I'm a fool. Same with the watchtower. Not gonna use it here. Let's I can set this up at the end of the turn. Honestly, I should actually probably just Holy Knights. Gonna convert our Holy Knights. That's not great. That's not great. I don't like that. Well, use one card to throw back. Throw this back. I'm gonna take the counterattack. By golly, we're gonna need it. Yeah, this is the problem. He converted our Holy Knights. They got stealth units out now. Oh, but this is a really good turn. Alterides plus. Mana Golem. Mana Golem. Caltrops. Attack speed increase. Now these stealth units, they actually all died. Okay, great. The barricades also died. 6 damage to everything. That almost kills these guys. Almost. Is he gonna convert? No. Okay, we're good. Everything's already enhanced in my hand. So I may as well do this. Doesn't hurt us at all. And I can do this to draw. Okay, I didn't draw very well. I'm gonna save this for phase 2 still. So probably, or at least a panic, you know. I need to enhance healing springs, man. It's obnoxious that I can't. Let's take the barricade out. Put it down here. Okay, it's doing 10 damage to us. It'll be 9 damage. We probably have to pick up the pace here. We kind of have to pick up the pace. Why is this on fire? Oh, because the units he had did such a thing. Let's, wow. Well, let's throw these away. And Mana Golem plus. Okay, now he's going to convert. Let's see what he converts, I guess. Doesn't really make a huge difference. If he converts this stuff, it's probably the worst. Okay, he just converted the tribal merchants, which is honestly fine. Okay, this is a good time to do this, since he won't be able to convert either. I'm gonna do it this way so I get more of them. And let's do that. Saving this, of course. And wow, Holy Knights would be good. There's no point putting them here. They'll have to walk so far to get over there. We got stealth units, but they took 2 damage because we drew Healing Spring. I'm going to do the Holy Knights here. Doesn't cost us any HP to do. These things are the stealth ones. I have no way to kill them directly right now. I can do this. It's pretty good. That's a lot of these that are getting blocked hardcore by this. I can't put a barricade there, unfortunately, because they're in the way. I'll put it back here, I guess. All right. They're all just getting killed by the stealth units that we can't destroy. They're all just dying like that. And that's why we need mental onslaughts. That is what we need it for. We have a lot of mana golems in our deck now. Probably do this. And save them. Actually, I could just use it for producing more of those. I gotta save this for phase 2. We haven't done like any damage to him. We're finally getting through. This is not good because he's ramped up his damage significantly. But our mana golems have so much protection here. As long as he doesn't convert them. Oh god, he's gonna convert them. Okay, well, we finally got to do this at least. I wish I got to play that first. But oh well, it's okay. Well, he can convert stuff, which will be obnoxious, but we also are doing a lot of damage, so... Yeah, he converted some back here that don't really matter that much. This is gonna go to phase 2, so probably should have saved our Holy Knights. It's okay. Oh, these guys are indomitable, so they're just being obnoxious. These guys are stealthed. Of course they are. Naturally. I didn't get what I wanted, but it's okay. Still didn't get what I wanted. Put this one back. Well, the stealth unit should die to counterattack, so we're fine there. Okay, halfway mark. Now we can go full force. Now we can go full force. Should we wish to. We draw. Let me throw this back and I guess this back. I do get less mana now though, so. Probably should have played that instead. What's he gonna do? He's doing multi-shot and indomitable. Okay. That's fine. Ooh. Well. Gonna get a lot of those out. Don't have space to play Holy Knights. Actually, don't have enough tiles. These things kind of wreck those. I guess they weren't buffed, that's why. Now I can do this. Hell yeah. And now we can get even more. Should have enough to do Holy Knights. No, actually. Well, fine then. I'm gonna put this here as a safety measure. That is a lot of stuff. I mean, it's pretty clear we're gonna win, but he's gonna do 19 damage to our commander, but it's, yeah, we're good. We will survive. Oh yeah, I only have so much mana, huh? Holy Knights go. Luckily, mana golems are free. The clones are also free. Oh, he just converted all of those. Oh man, that's so obnoxious. I wish I had more mental onslaughts. Well. Well. He also has indomitable guys to go with it, which is slightly annoying. Well, there's not much we can do other than play our hand out. Normally we would be taking 1 damage each time we play these 1 mana cards, but because of the Silver Cloak, we're taking 0. Well, I do have the Mother Eagle now. Is it enhanced? It is. Mana Golem Plus. Golem Seed. Mana Golem Plus. Let's just do more Mana Golems. Sham Shear procs, giving us even more damage. And more attack speed. We need to worry about insight. Again, this is quite slow because we're a structure deck, but hey, it is working. Now I do this and this. And pull out this. To activate lots of clones. For what it's worth. Put in military arts, but it didn't really matter. And we win! And that is how you do March of the Ancients. Structure deck. Pretty cool, actually. I kind of like that. So let's take a look at the deck, our final deck, after the cutscene, of course. We had so many mana golems being generated there. And it's nice to see we got to use the Arcanist a bit as well. With the synergies for the Iron Golems and Mana Stones, of course. I just like the idea that even just attacking these walking golems of pure mana hurts you as a counterattack. Very good relics again this run. And honestly, Barricade did a fantastic job on its own. Watchtower is good. We never actually got to activate Forgotten Altar, but that is just so much HP combined with Healing Spring and counterattack. Just you just become completely safe in whatever lane you put them there, which is great. Lots of little soft synergies between everything, but it all worked out really well. I also really like Mana Golem combined with Military Arts. That way you get double use out of the Mana Stones. And then, of course, like at your Archive, make sure you actually get each Mana Stone is then actually played twice instead of just once. Don't think it could go infinite, that is for sure. Oh, actually, let's do a bit more. I think it could. Won't quite go infinite because eventually we'll get one shot. If we get enough protection, actually, like there is a possibility. There's a real possibility. I'm just gonna have to do some setup turns here. I'm gonna have to get Healing Spring improved for sure. So I need that at the same time as our other, you know. I can get this for more Mana Stones now. Wait, if I throw this, oh my gosh, you gotta be kidding me. Wait, I can do this. I've got time. Pull it down. Military Arts plus. Healing plus. There we go. We got it. Okay. Works for me. And it's probably better to wait till this is enhanced so we can keep playing it over and over again. I think that's probably the better choice. Yeah, it's fine. These things will just probably never die. Probably. Until things start one-shotting them. They'll have to do a lot of damage through the protection that will build up. Make sure to do caltrops. Make sure to get some barricades in front of them so that they get more protection over time. And then what we need is we need to awaken them eventually. The timing of that might be important. I could get the Arcanist out. There's no real point. I think what I want is the more barricades. And then Golem Seeds. And we will make sure to buff them, because the more buff they are, the more counterattack damage they'll do. Not that it's ever going to keep up with the pace of the sheep HP, but he's attacking me directly, which is a cute way around the fact that I pretty much won't be dying. I would like the plating, actually, but a wee bit late for that. If I just put archers in the top here, you might target them with the rain of arrows. That is a possibility. Can I draw what I want? Not really. I'll make sure they're nice and buffed. Why can't I play Holy Knights? Oh, I can. It's just weirdly grayed out. Okay, I mean, that's fine. I don't need to, but what are the odds that I draw Watchtower? I guess it's not that important, but I would like to. Oh, well. Oh, of course it was the next card. So it would have been the right thing to do. Well, like I could be playing these every time I draw it if it was enhanced. The only way to make it enhanced right now is with Military Arts Plus, so. I mean, I've got Mental Onslaught. It's not that it really matters. Your Golem Seed. I could probably toss that back for later. Okay, he did kill these archers. That's bait, which is good for us. What do I have in my deck right now? I got some zero cost stuff. I can do this and this. Not that it's super important, but these things are up to 20 attack now. Just from Shamshirs, probably. I don't think they keep the boss when they transform, is the downside. Fortunately. Oh yeah, we only get to play the eagle once. It's gonna run out of value very quickly. Very, very quickly. I might want to just play it so that we stop drawing it, in fact. Maybe next time. Or stop giving me this when it's exhausted. I want... I need to enhance it first. Holy Knights are 59 health. Not bad. Of course, the sheep are up to 27 health. I may as well... Oh, there's nothing in my deck to enhance. Okay, well, all right, very well. So while the sheep are kind of scary now, they eventually get to be like in the thousands of attack and defense. There's really no point in doing this. Zero cards in our deck. We'll start again fresh. The sheep are now at 30-30. Dude, I keep drawing this and not at the same time as when I want it. The damn shame. On the plus side, we will have a lot of barricades. They will have to mash their way through. It's not going to matter eventually. Eventually, we are going to get crushed. There just won't be anything we can really do about it, really. These are... Oh, they actually can't be buffed. They look like they're being buffed. I need... Actually, I don't need any of this stuff. Actually, I'll do this so that we can get it out of the deck. So it's still somewhat relevant. I could have just played this. Of the same thing. Oh well. This is a lot of mana golems in our deck. For all the good it does us, I suppose. Oh, they get activated. 16, 3, 3, 4. They are still structures, so they will get shields at the end of every turn. Huzzah. I don't have any exhaust cards to draw with right now, so let's do this. Now, as long as they don't die, they will full heal. I don't think the enemy commander does much counterattack damage. No. Wait. Can I even see them? Through all the bulk? Okay, whatever. It's probably just 20 as normal. Let me draw more merchants. Those sweet, sweet mana stones. None of these are enhanced, but whatever. I keep forgetting I get to draw off of those. Do I really only have one of them left? That is surprising to me. We get damage. Yeah, did like 2 of them die already? They do 72 damage a hit, so this thing only has 330 HPs. So I guess that makes sense, but more barricades. Hold the line. We didn't die from that. This is quite the weird looking fight. There's an Arcanist. Well. Oh, he almost died there. He's not gonna be long for this world. But the Scarecrow does in fact have 20 counterattack damage. I guess if you're playing on a lower difficulty, hey, it finally happened. If you play on a lower difficulty, you would only have 10 counterattack damage. Probably wouldn't make any difference, to be honest. All right, well, our Titans have died. Cheaper scaling up a little bit too much for us at this point. yeah, our mana golems are once so mighty. Are not so mighty anymore. Well, we should be able to get a whole bunch of these at least. Oh, the sheep. They're unstoppable. Now, if enough of these survive, that we can just constantly spawn more, we could create a huge bottleneck, but we don't really draw through our deck fast enough. Oh my gosh, these things are just wrecking us. We just don't have the DPS. We don't have the area damage. There's nothing for me to draw. Great. Well, we're basically playing delay of game at this point. Really not much we can do. So I think we'll probably leave it there. We are gonna die very shortly here. So if you did enjoy this, please do leave a like and subscribe if you're not already. I play a lot of games like this. So if you enjoyed this and you want to see more, that would be a good way to do it. And leave a comment if you want to hear any other games that I may have missed that you really like, that I would probably also like, then do share, because quite often I get really good recommendations. I don't know why I'm still playing this out. We're so dead. We're so incredibly dead. Uh-oh. I can't play my cards. That's a bug I haven't seen before. That's actually, I clicked on the screen there, but it actually stopped letting me click on those cards. Oh, I can't play any of my cards? Oh, I can use the arrow or the number keys. Oh, it fixed itself. Okay, cool. Well, I can do this and then get... Also, this is dimmed out for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, they're unstoppable. Just look at them go. Yeah, they got 1,000 HP at this point. So unfortunately, this deck is not quite infinite. Well, we knew that. It does scale really well for the main game, the main campaign, but it does not scale infinitely. One build that does in theory, but would kill your hands, is Infinite Fireball or Infinite Spark Catalyst. Because if you really wanted to do 10 damage explosions infinitely, you could, right? But anyways, with that, I will see you guys next time.